What's going on, guys and gals? So we did the Eldorado video the other day, and I felt so bad for that car. I really did. But that's okay, because look what rolled in yesterday. Guys, I bring you a much more pristine Cadillac Eldorado. Now let's take a minute here for a second. I'd like to do a little explaining on the channel. I have noticed so many car review channels popping up on YouTube in the past 2 years. It is ridiculous. And I am not bashing any one of them because I still watch just about every one of them. Car reviews are an interesting thing to do because people try to pick the best looking car from the era that they're showing to give you the best prime example. Me, however, I get to film from the other side of the spectrum. I get to film the cars at the end of their road in most cases. You get to see what the cars look like after some hard miles and a hard life. It's not a pristine, minty, fresh, showroom condition BMW 525, Cadillac Eldorado, or Mustang GT. These are walk around and sort of a half-ass review of a car that's actually lived a real life. Not no garage princess, summertime cruiser. These cars have seen road salt, dirt roads, hailstorms, families, kids. And so for as long as I can, and as long as the gates are open and we keep getting new inventory, I will continue to film well-used cars for you guys. And this one just so happens to be a lot nicer than the other Eldorado that I showed. So let's get into it. First off, you're going to notice that this one has the 32 valve North Star in it. Such a shame. It also appears maybe to have someone's initials in the door on both sides. I'm not sure. .32 valve North Star V8. It's in okay condition. This black paint looks like it would actually buff up beautifully. There's still a gleam to it. We have all the wheels, the center caps for the passenger wheels are in the back. The biggest problem I've noticed with the car so far is the driver door panel is AWOL. So it's going to need a driver door panel. But check this out. That's right. It runs. Let's turn the climate control off. This one's going to be a 98 Cadillac Eldorado. So the interior is a little newer, a little nicer. Also, did anybody else catch this? 99,000 miles. No smoke. It doesn't overheat. Now the water pump is leaking on the car, so it needs that water pump replaced before you do end up blowing the head gaskets. So far, the head gaskets have not blown. I love all the wood trim and stuff on the Cadillacs. Got a OnStar cassette tape and a 1998 Cadillac Eldorado, creating a higher standard. This has got to be cool. I'd like to watch that and see what all they have to say about the Cadillac. Here's your traction control off switches. That's your valet key. Soft touch materials. Dash is in pretty fair shape. The vents are popping up on the corner right there. We also have a car phone by Motorola. Does it power on? Holy shit. It powered on. How about that? That's pretty cool. Cadillac Eldorado. Looks like someone stuffed a rag in the trunk. We need to pop the trunk and see what the deal with that is. You still have your switch panel here for the windows and stuff. Doesn't roll back up on the driver's side. Will it roll back up on the passenger side? Yep. No sunroof, but the headliner's in good shape. I like how Cadillac took the time and thought about how the drivers sit in the car, and they position the gear shifter ever so slightly to the right. It's just ever so gently turned to the right so that you're not straight handing it. You can when you're reaching over. And the whole front is a pull button. This whole front from here to here is the button. And it's turned at that ever so slight angle so that if you're reaching over from the steering wheel, your hand isn't grasping it with a weird angle with a thumb button. You can just pretty neat. We've got heated seats, digital climate control. We have a Bose stereo.
Let's slip on out where it's a little bit darker.
It works. We got some warning lights on. Traction control and anti-lock brakes are on, and then it says service stability system. Runs pretty good. You got all your climate control buttons located here. I just heard the compressor cycle. And then radio volume controls on the opposite side. Let's turn that air back off. I bumped the button. Leather wrapped steering wheel. Super boosted power steering. Shut it off. We have the original Cadillac crested keys. Notice how they're chipped, but this one still works, so it didn't get beat to shit like the other one. Let's check out this trunk and see what issues we have going on with the weather stripping. This generation Cadillac has the keyhole made into the logo on the back. You don't have to flip the thing over. Found the door panel. Oh, and it's in good shape. I bet you that driver window not working is why it was removed. If I can get it untangled. Yeah. Oh, it is torn right there. But you could probably patch that back together. The rest of it, though, is in good shape, so you could totally put that back on. Got a little cargo net. And I bet that rag is because the power pull down is broke. And here comes the rain. I'm about to have to cut this vlog short. We'll check on power seats and stuff. Yep. You got a pull for the rear seat here. I really like this color interior. Interior? Interior. I like this color interior. Interior. We've got a Holy Bible hidden in the back. Ashtrays, both sides. Vanity lights. Nope, those are hooks. And the last thing we'll show is the climate control setup in the rear and the cigarette lighter. I'm gonna put the keys back in it. Here comes the rain. Alright guys, there you have it, 1998 Cadillac Eldorado. A running and driving example. Guys, we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. And please remember, don't beat your Cadillacs to death if you break the key off in the ignition. Just have it reprogrammed. And as the rain hits, I'm out. Catch you in the next one.